December 27, 2:11 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Und damit, bam, Leute, herzlich willkommen zurück zu Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Letztes Mal hatten wir den zweiten Gerichtstag und wir wurden gesaved von Larry, dem alten Stinkefuß. Und der Phoenix hat, so wie es aussieht, herausgefunden, wie das Ganze zusammenhängt, dass der Besitzer des Bootsverleih eventuell ziemlich sicher der Mörder war und aber jetzt abgehauen ist und niemand weiß, wo er hin ist. Ja, und Edgeworth hat uns noch hart geteased. Er wollte uns eine Story erzählen. Ein Albtraum. Ein Traum von einem Mord. Ja, mal gucken. Maya talkt auch schon darüber. Von daher werden wir auch mal gucken, wie es weitergeht. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my new performance today? I had him swinging the... was? Eisels. Huh, Maya? Swooing? Me? Oh, yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on, tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Was ist los? By the way, ich habe mir die Freiheit genommen, meinen Ventilator anzulassen. Und ich hoffe, es wird durch Audacity gut genug rausgecuttet. Ich hoffe, ihr hört das nicht. Ja. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me, yeah? Bow before your hero. Okay, Larry. Alles klar. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Seriously, Nick. That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just the guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us too? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me. But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Oh. Wir belieben dir natürlich auch. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true? When we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles. And Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kinda forgot. Okay, Nick, out of it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final. Okay, okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. That's the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. Oh Gott. Leute, die ein bestimmtes Spiel kennen. Flashbacks. A class trial? And the class trial. You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. 9! Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Ah, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with 38 bucks still inside. Holy shit. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget. Forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, that envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. No. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it! Guilty, it was you! Thief! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No play. Just admit you did it! You can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! Yeah! I shouldn't be allowed to... give you back my 50 cents I loaned you! Okay. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Was? Eigentlich sollte ich ihm eine Kinderstimme geben, aber ich kann das nicht. Ich kann nicht so viele Stimmen. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? Achso, es war Edruff's money. No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Das war er. This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Oh my god. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. After the trial. Anyway, Edruff and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remembered his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney. Just like my father. Famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Ashraff's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. Tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. Couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain. No one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth, and the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! Nick! You have to save Mr. Edgeworth. If it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. Very well, maybe. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for a who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Alrighty then. Was haben wir denn nochmal für Evidence jetzt? So, wir haben Autopsy Report, Foto, die Mutter von Maya, die Map, Pistol Bullet, Pistol, Metalldetektor, Papagei, DL6 und das Foto. Okay. Wieder recht überschaubar, ne? Ja, dann moven wir mal. Moment. Schade. Aber es geht ihm gut. Das ist das Wichtigste. Wenn es Charlie gut geht, dann ist alles andere egal. Detention Center. Visitors Room. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard a story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, was it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. What bullshit. Yeah. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Er muss uns immer noch von diesem komischen Traum erzählen. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not good. I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Hey, what was mit Von Karma? What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick? He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. Not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's not the time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Kann mir eben irgendwas geben? Was ist denn mit dieser Story? Ich will die Story hören, dein Traum. Mann. Kann ich hier irgendwas zeigen? Ja, was zum DL6-Fall. Kannst du Sauri was erzählen? It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28, its statute of limitations runs out. Also, es wird verjährt. Tomorrow, could that be a coincidence? But, even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Oh. Ich kann ihm vielleicht noch das Foto zeigen. Nick, no! It's a photo of his father, don't show him that. You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing. Okay, dann halt nicht. Gehen wir zu Gumshoe. Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Alright. Wir könnten noch kurz hier, weil ich es gerade gesehen habe, hier zu Grody Burgers gehen. Mal gucken, ob der jetzt endlich da ist. Grossberg's Law Offices. He's out, again. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we have to come back later. Aber ist halt echt so, ne? Hi Larry. Dann gehen wir mal zu Gold Lake. Entrance.
Oh, hey pal, long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half.
Sorry about that.
No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, one other thing.
Eh?
No one can go into the woods today.
The woods? Where a lot of us camping?
The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
I guess Lala's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Okay. Ja, gucken wir mal. Public Beach. Huh? Steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Gibt's hier irgendwas, was wir untersuchen können? Nicht wirklich, ne? Dann können wir nur noch hier rein, ne? Bone Rental Shop. Hier wird er wohl nicht sein. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. I'd know that clearing of a throat anywhere. Ah. This is er.
Hello! What might you be doing here?
Die geile Mucke ist back.
Out for a walk, huh? Oh, today's my like percent of fresh land, you see?
Mr. Grossberg, there's no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw after this trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure.
If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Aber wir werden auf jeden Fall mal da reingehen, falls wir können. Caretaker's Shack. Es ist wieder offen. Einfach eingebrochen. Wir holen uns die Sniper. Dann geht's wieder in den Kragen. Den Vogel zuerst. Nobody's home.
Hello, Squawk.
Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Hello, Squawk.
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello, Squawk.
Okay. Ich würde sagen, wir gucken uns alles nochmal an. Zumindest das Wichtige. Maybe you should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Please know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Oh. So, die Sniper. Nein, das ist nicht die Sniper. Das ist die Sniper. That fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe you should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Stimmt, der hat ja auch eine Angel. Do you think the caretaker would mind? Well, you can't just leave him the metal detector in warte mal. You can't just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Achso. Maybe we better not. Ja. Yeah, the safe. That reminds me, Nick. Polly knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228, Squawk.
Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Oh. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Oh, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out in court today. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. A letter from the safe. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This note details the murder and setup. Okay. Wir können es nochmal anklicken. There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Ist vielleicht noch was im Abfall. Ah! Whoa! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me! Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. Aber ich habe dann den Mülleimer angeklickt. Okay, das ist scheinbar jetzt eine Sache. Okay. Ja, ich glaube, den Rest müssen wir uns nicht unbedingt angucken. Ich würde sagen, wir gehen raus. Und wir sollen ja zu Grossberg, wenn wir einen Clou gefunden haben. Und ich glaube, wir haben hier was ganz Gutes gefunden. Ich würde gerne zum Entrance, genau. So, und dann ab dafür. Jetzt müssen wir erst ins Office. Oh, one day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Oh. Jetzt kann ich mit Maya reden. What to do? What do you think we should do now, Maya? You would know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. Okay. Well, had any good ideas? This is all tied to the Deal 6 incident. Better find out as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow. Something that happened back then has a hold on Edgeworth and it won't let go. Mich würde auch noch interessieren, ob ich Edgeworth den Brief zeigen kann. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who's that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man, not at all. So he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statue of statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled.
Help, I can't breathe.
Quiet, quiet, I said. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh? But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah. There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark.
Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I say quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out, help, get us.
Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen.
I can't breathe, you're using up my air.
What?
Stop breathing my air, I'll stop you.
What are you?
Stop breathing my air.
No, father. He's attacking father. And then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In the days I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe... There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6! Ja. Wollen wir ihm doch mal einen Besuch abstatten. Mr. Grossberg!
Bob, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding! I can't believe you're not.
Bye. Just calm down and tell me what happened, hmm?
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... Der einzig gute Zeitpunkt, dass die Nase läuft, wenn man die Nase hochziehen muss, fürs Voice Acting. Genius.
But I see. So Edgeworth tried to shot his own father?
It's only a dream, only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's okay, then why do you two look so troubled, hmm?
Well...
Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Master Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. Must you imagine? Master Edgeworth blew the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired and the deed was done.
No, I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff was irrecoverably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Master Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
Aber was hat denn der Fall damit zu tun? Ist nicht egal, ob der... Achso, er will, dass er für den Fall auch noch schuldig empfunden wird. Gregory Edgeworth. What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was the defense attorney up here. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, we may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, your Faye.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost. And died in despair, as it were.
I see. Spirit medium.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on the spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Faye.
Mhm. Hab ich schon gehört. I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I've been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
But Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. But now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So he's saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
But only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
True. True. Können wir dir was geben? Den Brief zum Beispiel.
Behold, so this is the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter, but he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Albert was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended the client not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, but it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for none one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
We'll understand soon enough. But wait,
What is it?
this letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this?
Do you have any idea?
Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Also Edgeworth macht hier keinen Sinn. Jan Yogi macht hier auch keinen Sinn, weil er ja den Brief bekommen hat. Weil das ist ja der Shop Caretaker. Also gehen wir davon aus. Manfred von Karma. Why? Could it be Manfred from Karma?
Von Karma? Oh, do you have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma, von Karma. But wait, you're right, my boy. This is von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct, Manfred from Karma himself.
What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
If it truly was from Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the proof. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. We'll saw as much tomorrow in court, I should think. We'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I don't know. But I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
Okay, Gregory versus Manfred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
How?
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. We took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
Vacation?
Yes, for an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacation, Maya.
Hey, Europa ist nicht so schlecht. But in any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe he upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up the deal 6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to deal 6? I won't let him.
But yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. Can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. Now he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials, Okay. Vielleicht können wir dann hier bei Criminal Affairs Department hier nochmal in den Evidence-Raum gehen. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there.
But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the record room? Nick, let's hurry! Okay, dann gucken wir doch mal, was hier sucht. Dusty as always. They were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Hier ist was offen. Vielleicht hat er da was rausgenommen. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone has been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for deal 6, it's completely empty. What?
What are you doing in here?
Eh? Von Karma.
You. How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon, you see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed.
You can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Hey, how's it going? Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed the veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. Good point.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business.
Okay.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell in court tomorrow?
We were right. Mr. Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Okay. Jetzt müssen sie weiter Sachen examinen. This large drawer is half open. The label on the drawer reads unsolved cases, evidence. All the stuff in here looks like random junk. Only the evidence for the deal 6 incident is missing. I can guess who took it too, from Karma. Looks like they are fast inside this glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside. Nick, it's locked. You must keep important case files in there. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room too. Forgotten cases, rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust's getting to me. Here are files of collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports here. Wow, these are all case reports? Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases. I guess my sister's case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust. Wahrscheinlich. So, können wir nichts mehr talken? Können wir dir was zeigen? Kannst du uns was über den Deal 6 Incident sagen?
Fool. You think I, a prosecutor, would give you a defense attorney information?
Creep. Achso, ja, der Letter, der scheinbar von dir geschrieben sein soll. Was sagst du dazu? Mr. von Karma, have a look at this. Oh, er ist nicht mehr so happy. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So, you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yanni Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What? Nick, what is that thing? Uh-oh. Stun gun. For self-defense, usually.
Indeed. 600,000 volts will curse through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000...
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter.
No! No!
What are you?
Nick, run! Ah! Maya!
Out of my way!
He caught us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the deal 6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Uh-oh. Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya. The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. Can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? Deal 6 incident. Evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Pankama was holding this when Maya jumped him. DR6 bullet taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. Still bears clear ballistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Puh! Da ist es! To be continued. Da wurden wir einfach hardcore getasert. Vom Vampir höchstpersönlich. Und Maya konnte uns scheinbar eine Kugel grabben. Von ihm. Und so wie es aussieht, das ist alles, was wir haben. Alles andere hat er genommen. Inklusive die Ehre. Ja, mal gucken, ob wir irgendwas machen können im Trial. Oder ob Edgeworth jetzt am Ende der Verjährung des DL6-Falls doch noch für schuldig befunden wird. Bleibt gespannt. Und ich würde sagen, ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Macht's gut, Leute. Und tschö.